They call it Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the wild man of the woods. For centuries, stories of large, hair-covered humanoid creatures have echoed through mountains, forests, and tribal fires. But where do these legends come from? And is there any truth to them? Let's explore the roots of the Bigfoot legend, the science behind the sightings, and what it truly means to search for something that may not want to be found. Long before Bigfoot became a pop culture icon, he was a presence in the oral traditions of indigenous peoples. In the Pacific Northwest, the Salish called him Sasquatch, meaning wild man. Across the continent, the stories vary, but the themes remain: giants, protectors, cannibals, or messengers. The Algonquin spoke of the Wendigo. The Ojibwe feared the Rugaru. In each tale, the wild creature wasn't just a monster. It was a warning, a symbol, sometimes a spirit. Ecologist Robert Pyle once said, "Most cultures have a need for some larger-than-life creature. Maybe Bigfoot isn't just out there in the woods. Maybe he's also in here, in us." Bigfoot is usually described as a massive bipedal primate, 6 to 10 feet tall, 600 to 800 pounds, covered in dark hair. Witnesses mention glowing eyes, long arms, and enormous feet, up to 24 inches long. Most sightings occur in remote forests, especially in the Pacific Northwest, but similar reports have come from the Appalachians, the Great Lakes, and the swamps of Florida. They're elusive, nocturnal, intelligent. Some believe they require 5,000 plus calories a day, feeding on berries, fish, deer, even roadkill. And while only 16% of Americans believe in Bigfoot, there have been over 10,000 reported sightings. Why do so many people keep seeing something so few believe is real? In 1958, a contractor named Ray Wallace claimed to discover giant footprints near Bluff Creek, California. He made plaster casts, and the media exploded. 9 years later, Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin filmed what would become the most famous Bigfoot footage ever: a creature walking through a clearing. Some say it's undeniable proof. Others say it's a man in a gorilla suit. Since then, the evidence hasn't gotten much clearer. Footprints, hair, strange sounds, twisted branches, but no body, no bones, no clear DNA. And many of the samples tested turn out to be bear, deer, or even human. Cryptozoology, the study of hidden animals, isn't widely accepted by mainstream science. Why? Because despite thousands of reports, there's no verifiable proof. No remains, no fossils, no consistent DNA. Most scientists believe that Bigfoot sightings are simply misidentifications, often of black bears walking upright, humans in costumes, or even escaped apes. And sometimes, it's just our brain playing tricks. Seeing a shadow in the woods and turning it into something more. It's called pareidolia, our tendency to see familiar shapes in random patterns. But even skeptics admit the legend persists for a reason. If you want to explore the Bigfoot phenomenon, don't bring a gun. Bring a notebook. Study the terrain. Know the hotspots, like Washington State, Ohio's Salt Fork, or Florida's Everglades. Look for signs: footprints, twisted branches, foul smells, whoops and howls. Bring the right tools: a GPS device, a high-res camera, an audio recorder, and above all, patience. This is a search for meaning, not a trophy. Bigfoot is not always hostile, and no, you won't find him on a weekend hike. Many sightings are hoaxes, some are bears, some are people, some are pure imagination. The biggest mistake? Treating the search like a hunt. Don't try to lure it, don't shout into the trees, and never assume you're the smartest thing in the woods. Bigfoot might not be a creature of flesh and blood. He might be a creature of culture, memory, and mystery. But that doesn't make the search any less real. Stay safe, stay curious, and remember, some legends endure because we need them to.